the banana seller of Oak Igbo village. Taye was only 10 when he lost his parents. Orphaned, he lived with his grandmother, Mama Fola, a wise woman known in Oak Igbo village for her herbs and gentle nature. Every morning, the rooster crowed, and Taye would wake before dawn to help his grandmother fetch water and tend to the small farm behind their hut. The red soil smelled of rain, and the air was filled with the songs of birds. Though small, Taye had a heart full of courage. He dreamed of helping his grandmother and changing their lives.
My child, always cherish the simple gifts of life. Let hope the way you challenge.
Mama Fola always reminded him, "Child, hard work and honesty will always guide you." With those words echoing in his mind, Taye made a plan. He decided to sell bananas in the village market, using his father's old basket that had been left behind. Taye's first trip to the banana grove was filled with excitement. He carefully selected the ripest bananas, their golden skin glowing in the morning sun. Each bunch felt heavy, but he carried them with pride, imagining the villagers' smiles when they tasted them. The path to the village market was long, winding through forests and crossing the sparkling river. Traders shouted their wares, children ran past him, and smoke from roasted corn filled the air.
Taye laid out his bananas neatly and waited, his heart beating fast. A few villagers stopped, curious about the young boy with such golden bananas. A woman approached, taking a small banana.
"This is sweet. Where did you get it, child?" she asked. Taye smiled shyly and said, "From my father's grove, madam." Word spread quickly, and soon more people came to buy. "Boy, your bananas are too expensive. No one will pay this much," he said. Taye swallowed his fear, determined to prove himself. The man bought one banana and walked away, smirking. The tall man returned later in the day, a smile replacing his earlier frown. It was Chief Balugan, a wealthy merchant known throughout the village. "Your bananas, they are truly special," he admitted. "I want all the bananas in your basket." Taye's eyes widened. He had never sold so many bananas at once. Excited, he carefully packed the remaining bananas into the man's cart. On his way home, he imagined how proud Mama Fola would be. The small coins jingled in his pocket, each one a step toward a better life. The villagers watched in awe as Taye, the little orphan, earned respect and recognition. That evening, Taye shared his earnings with his grandmother. Mama Fola beamed, her eyes shining with pride. "Child, this is just the beginning. If you remain honest and work hard, greater things await you," she said. Taye felt a warmth in his chest, a feeling of purpose he had never known before. But with success came challenges. Other traders in the market whispered, jealous of Taye's growing reputation. Some tried to undercut his prices, offering cheaper bananas. Taye was confused. Should I lower my prices or stick to my sweet golden bananas? Taye felt anger rise, but remembered his grandmother's words about honesty and patience.
My child, always cherish the simple gifts of life. Let hope the way you challenge.
He ignored them and focused on arranging his bananas neatly the next morning. That night, Taye dreamed of a large banana grove stretching as far as the eye could see, with children running and learning alongside him. When he woke, he knew he had to make that dream a reality, but the path would not be easy.
The next morning, the market was alive with chatter. The jealous traders whispered, "That boy thinks he can compete with us." Some spread rumors claiming Taye's bananas were ordinary, but the villagers who had tested his fruits ignored the lies. Taye set up his basket with determination, the morning sun glinting on the golden banana. Chief Balogun returned with him. Other villagers who had heard of the boy's honesty, sales went quickly, and soon Taye's basket was empty. The other boys and traders stared astonished. Taye felt proud but exhausted. He realized that success came with both joy and challenge. Mama Fola encouraged him to plant his own grove, using some of the money he earned. Taye eagerly agreed. They found a small plot near the river, rich with fertile soil. Every morning, Taye would water the young banana plants, sing to them, and care for them as they were living friends. However, not everyone was happy. One night, someone tried to steal bananas from Taye's small plot. Taye walked to the rustling sound and saw shadows moving. His heart raced, but he shouted loudly, scaring the thief away. The next morning, some bananas were missing, but Taye refused to be discouraged. He told himself, "This is part of life. I must protect what I work for, but I will not be consumed by anger." The villagers admired his courage, and some even offered to help him guide the grove. Taye learned that success was not just about selling bananas. It was about perseverance, trust, and courage. As the weeks passed, the young banana plants grew stronger. Taye began dreaming bigger, imagining a market store filled with baskets of bananas from his own grove, feeding not just his village but others too. Months later, Taye grove flourished. Each banana plant bore sweet golden fruit. Children would run alongside him, helping water the plants and learning about hard work. The villagers began to rely on Taye for sweetest banana in Oke-Ibo, and even people from faraway village visited his small grove. Taye had become more than a banana seller. He was a symbol of hope. His story inspired the children to work hard, even if life seems difficult. Taye never forgot his grandmother's wisdom. Every evening he shared his day's earning and ensured Mama Fola had everything she needed. But one day disaster struck. Heavy rain flooded part of the grove, washing away young plants. Taye watched helplessly as his hard work was destroyed. He fell to his knees, tears mixing with the mud. Mama Fola held him, whispering, "Child, the river may take, but it also gives. You must plant again." Taye worked tirelessly, replanting the grove. His hands were raw, his body aching, but he refused to give up. Villagers came to help, inspired by his courage and determination. Slowly, the grove returned, stronger than before. During this time, Taye began dreaming of the future, a large market stall, training other children, and helping the village prosper. He realized that success was not just about money, it was about community, kindness, and resilience. Years passed, and Taye's banana grove became the pride of Oke-Ibo. Children laughed and ran among the plants, learning to care for the earth. Traders came from other villages to buy Taye's bananas, always praising their sweetness and freshness. Taye's name was known far and wide. He never forgot his beginnings. Each day, he would help the younger children, teaching them patience, hard work, and honesty. Mama Fola grew older, but she was proud to see Taye fulfilling his dreams. Together, they ensured no child in the village went hungry. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the hills, Taye stood at the edge of the grove, golden bananas, swaying in the breeze. He whispered a prayer. May these fruits feed many, and may his village always prosper. The river glimmered in the fading light. reflecting hope and new beginnings. Taye had become more than a banana seller. He had become a symbol of courage, perseverance, and generosity. The children who once followed him now carried his lessons, ensuring the village thrived for generations to come. And so, the story of Taye, the orphan boy who sold bananas, became a legend in Oke-Ibo village, a reminder that even the smallest seed of effort can grow into a tree that nourishes many. Taye's journey shows that honesty, hard work, and love for community can turn even the humblest blessings into something extraordinary. Thank you for staying by. Don't forget to subscribe to this wonderful channel and to stay tuned for my next stories. Bye. See you in my next stories.